the track, run them around, they always trying to see where I'm at. Hitting me up, I always hit them with the relax, you know I'm a
story time is about the time that the side chick moved in with me. And I know y'all like, what? Yes, moved in with me. Now, before y'all start with the comments, I'm very nice, okay? So just keep that in mind as I tell this story. Okay, so if you know me, you know I dated this girl. I'm not gonna say her name. So we're just gonna call her Ghost.
Bitch, I'm a ghost. I could
Because when a lot of shit happened, she went ghost. So I was dating this girl named Ghost. And I guess at the time she had a girlfriend or was dealing with somebody. We're gonna call her Goofy. So at this time, this happened about like 2 years ago. I was dating Ghost. Well, I was talking to Ghost. We eventually started dating. She moved in with me. It was to the point where she was even helping me watch my child. Like, we were like that was really my boo. That was my bae. So I would go to work. I used to work third shift overnight. And like it started to be like when I would come home, Ghost would always leave. She would always have something else to do. She wasn't really explaining to me what she would be doing, but she would be gone. No phone calls, no text messages, just gone. Like it would be like she would be home to watch my child while I was at work, and then like when I come home, she's gone. Like, so cheating didn't automatically come to my mind because I trusted her. Like, and yeah, and as you guys don't know, if I didn't mention, I do date boys and girls, but I trusted her. So I don't know why cheating didn't cross my mind. I just thought like maybe she's just out handling business. I know she does a lot of errands. She runs a lot of errands for her family. So, you know, I just gave her the benefit of the doubt. So,
he needs some milk.
Goofy, the side chick Goofy, she had to keep in contact with me because she had broke my window in my house, which is for another story time. Stay tuned if you want to hear that. So she broke a window in my house. So the girl had to keep in contact with me to let me know when she was going to give me the money, just so I can like, we can just dead whatever court situation we had going on. So mind you, me and Ghost have been living together for like some months, and you know, as I said, like her presence started to decrease as time went on. So one day, Ghost is hitting me up. It's close time to her court date, and she's like, you know, can I stop by your house to bring you the money? I didn't really think it was a big deal. As I think about it, it was a reason why she was so pressed to talk to me in person. But she just kept on making excuses like, oh, I could bring it this day at this time. Are you going to be home? I'm like, yeah, if I'm not, you could just, you know, drop it off. My brother should be there or someone should be there. And she's just like, no, I need to speak to you. Like, it was so urgent. So long story short, we meet up. She brings me the money and she's like, I just really want to speak to you woman to woman. Yes, y'all. She did the woman to woman to me, y'all. So she comes in my house, and where things took a left instantly, I made a joke. I'm like, welcome to my crib. This is where the magic happens, you know, da 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 da. She says, oh yeah, I know what your house looks like. This isn't the first time I've been here. Matter of fact, me and Ghost almost in your bed. Y'all, when I tell y'all, y'all, when I say my soul left my body,
You never wake up.
like, what? So I know y'all probably like, what did you do? Like, I would have bopped her. Like, nah, I didn't overreact. I'm like, I was a little taken back, but you know, it's always a story to be told. So I just want to hear what this girl had to tell me. So as we sit down, we're talking, and she's like, yeah, like when you go to work, I know what time you take your break, because she tries to stay up so when you call, it'll be like everything's cool, and then we get on the phone. We might fall asleep on the phone. Some nights she drops your son off so we can chill. And she's like, I live with her grandma who lives, y'all, her grandma lived in the same apartment complex as me, like right across the parking lot. And I did not know that Goofy was living there. And so I guess when my ex would disappear, that's where she would disappear too. Like, this girl had the whole rundown on me. She like, because I remember at that time I lost my overnight job and I started working at like a quick factory job. And she's like, yeah, I remember you had your first day. I was in the car with her. I wanted to ride so she could drop you off, because I was going to tell you then that I'm messing with her, but she wouldn't let me. I've been trying to tell you this time and time again. I just couldn't find ways to tell you. Just basically just telling me, like, giving me different times and events. Like, she even mentioned to me, y'all, that I remember I worked on Thanksgiving. Like, y'all, this was my first time having my first apartment. I had just had my son. You know, I had to get to the bag. So I worked on Thanksgiving, and she told me that she came to my house on Thanksgiving to drop off like some desserts to my ex, well, to Ghost. And I'm like, what? Like, the fact that the audacity that they had, that both of them were so comfortable being in my house, like around my child while I'm working, like, and neither one of them saw the fault in it. Like, it's one thing to come to me as a woman because you got tea, but it's another thing to be comfortable with what you were doing and not having no remorse, and you're just telling me just to see if I'm gonna leave this person. And the whole time I had my poker face on, because I really felt like that's something that should have been discussed between me and my ex, well, me and Ghost at the time, because, you know, I ain't gonna let the next woman see me sweat. So yeah, Ghost ends up finding out that she's at my house, because the whole time she's calling the girl. The girl's like declining her call, and I guess she just figured like something fishy was going on. Long story short, yeah, she ended up finding out that she came to me. I told the girl, like, get your stuff, get out. You know how it go, deaded it. So then the girl, Goofy, over time, she keeps my number, y'all. She keeps in contact with me after she paid me the money for breaking my window. I'm thinking we ain't have nothing else to talk about, like, we ain't friends, like, but I'm so nice, y'all. I'm so nice. So after this incident happened, she's texting me. She's like, you know, I feel like I'm gonna kill myself. Like, my family, they don't like the fact that I like keep in contact with her. And you know, basically she was just telling me that like Ghost was all she had, and like without Ghost she don't have nothing. And you know, I've been there. Ghost wasn't my first love. I had a first love in high school, and it's been to the point where I tried to kill myself. We've all been there. So I was just trying to reach out to her, let her know that like it's life beyond a heartbreak. You know, you got this, be strong. I'm always gonna uplift the next woman when I have the chance to, especially if it's something that I've already experienced and I've done lived through. That's just the type of person I am, genuine. I didn't have no malicious intent of when I was being her friend. When we had this period of us talking, I genuinely meant everything. Now, I can't say the same for her. Let me get into it. So she's texting me like, yeah, I just want to end my life. I don't have no more friends, no family. Everybody turned their back on me for her. Like, I don't even want to live. And I'm just telling her like, well, you know, if you don't have anybody, you got me. Especially because we dealt with the same stuff with the same person. You got me. If you don't have nobody to relate to you, you got me. So she's like, yeah, I don't even have nowhere to really stay. Like, I keep on having these dark dreams and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, well, whenever you want to hang out, obviously you know where I stay. You know, I'm open. I'm here to talk. You got me. So it started from her coming over to chill to her bringing her stuff, like an overnight tote with weeks full of clothes. And now that I think about it, of course, I didn't think her mindset was to be malicious. She was doing it to make sure I wasn't having contact with Ghost, to make sure Ghost wasn't over there, to make sure I wasn't taking Ghost back. You know, just seeing how I move. Her intent was malicious, but me, I thought we was really, we could, you know, I don't always have to beef with the next person because we dealt with the same person. I'm not that type. If it ain't about the money, what we beefing for? So yeah, she started coming over to my house. She brought like a big tote bag full of clothes. She stayed. It was like she was helping me through some stuff too. You know, I was down bad. I was heartbroken still. I had lost a job. Like, it was times where I didn't want to get up and be a mother. And I know it's bad to say, but sometimes we have those days. I hate to say that a heartbreak got me like that, but sometimes we have those days. And you know, she was there. She was uplifting me. Like, I wouldn't want to get out the bed. I wouldn't want to clean up. Like, y'all, this is real life. And she would be there, you know, at first it was kind of awkward because she was like, ooh, I have to lay in y'all bed where y'all laid at. But we didn't do anything, y'all. I'm not into girly girls. Like, I was just genuinely being her friend. So she would help me. Like, she'll get up, she'll help me clean up. You know, me and my friends was giving her rides to work. She was helping me. And I know y'all like, you left your child with a stranger. I didn't mention, but she had already been around my child when Ghost was cheating on me. Ghost would have her around my child, watching my child while I'll be at work, while I'm thinking Ghost has my child. So Goofy had already been around my child. She would do stuff for my child. When I would ask Ghost for money for like diapers or Pampers or milk, it would really be Goofy's money. So I did kind of feel comfortable with her because she had already played that role. Had already been in my son's life. So time goes on. She's there for like a week. She's meeting my friends. My family was against it. Like, they like, Shayna, that's for the birds. What you doing is no. You can't be Captain Save-A-Ho. You can't save everybody. No. But you know, me being hard-headed, I'm like, no, she means it. Like, she's good. Like, anyway, I say like a week go by, she's still at my house, and one day she leaves. Like, she hit me up. She like, yeah, my mom wants to talk. I think I'm gonna end up moving back home with my mom. We're gonna see how this goes. So she leaves, and that one day she leaves, so funny how it happened. Well, Ghost had already been hitting me up, but since I had the house to myself and I had time to really think, I really missed her. So when she hit me up and she was like, I want to come home, like, I miss you, it's it, like, I'm at a party right now, people in my face, and I'm thinking about you, like, I'm ready to come home, I'm going to change. And if you know Ghost in real life, you know that she is heartless. She is a manipulator. Like, but at the time, all I saw was good from her up until this instant. So I'm really trying to believe her. So, you know, I let her come over, and as soon as she comes over, we talk all night into the next morning. We didn't even get no sleep. And guess who knocks at my door? Goofy. So Goofy's banging on my door, knocking. And so I get Ghost up out of my house, and I guess whoever dropped Goofy off told her, like, hey, I see Ghost leaving out the back door. And that's when the whole us being friends flipped. She like, you had her at your house? Like, whose house is this? Who asks the questions around here? Like, anyway. So after she peeped Ghost coming from my house, it flipped. Like, she ain't want nothing to do with me. She blocked me on everything. And I ended up taking Ghost back, not right away. I said I had gave it like a week or two. I ended up giving her a chance. Things were going good. We were, you know, going to see her family. We were good, better than ever, so I thought. Later on down the line, I did end up finding out again Goofy was back in the picture. Even after I had done gave this girl a place to stay, we was going out applying for jobs together. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a fool. I can't always mistake someone's kindness as genuine as my kindness. You can't expect you from somebody. Expect you out of everybody. So, but yeah, that was my story time of when the side chick moved in with me. Now, I do have other story times. If you guys are interested, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this. And yes, I know, you guys, you do not have to blast me. Yes, I was dumb. I was young and dumb. This story happened about 2.5 years ago. So, you know, I've learned from them. Don't get down my throat. You want to say hey? You want to say hey to the camera? Yeah, I'm looking at my son in the mirror. He just woke up. So, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But again, like, comment, subscribe. I have more videos, more messy videos. This is kind of messy for this to be my first video. But, I mean, it's a story time, what you expect. So, see you guys later.